Superhero Success. I'm Jael Green.
I'm Caleb Green.
And today we have a special guest. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Amaechi Onyeali, and I'm the owner of Mathnasium of Evergreen Park and Mathnasium of Frankfort.
Amaechi Onyeali.
Oh, full government name, huh? Hey, we just call you Mr. O.
Okay, and affectionately known as Mr. O, yes.
Okay, Mr. O. What did you want to be when you grew up?
Growing up, I wanted to be a computer programmer. I liked working on computers, solving problems with computers, fixing computers. And at that time, 50 years ago, computers were the new thing.
Okay.
So what do you are now, and how did you get there?
As I mentioned, I'm currently the owner of Mathnasium of Evergreen Park and Mathnasium of Frankfort. I just opened in May. Prior to that, I taught school for 20 years in Chicago Public Schools. I worked as a math and science coordinator or specialist, teaching teachers how to teach math and increasing scores at different schools. I got tired of doing that, so I was looking for a different opportunity where I could still teach students math, and found out about the Mathnasium franchise and noticed that they didn't have a lot of them on the south side of Chicago, so I opened up the center on 98th and Western, and I've been teaching math ever since.
What impact do you want to make on your community or in the world?
My impact on the community and the world will still be the same thing. I believe that teaching people how to speak the language of math is very, very important. I think it opens a lot of doors for students and parents. So I want to provide a place where students or parents could bring their students where they could come in and learn that language of math. Helping students catch up, keep up, or get ahead in math, get into selective enrollment schools, pass the SAT and ACT, and get scholarship money, and just not have to worry about doing homework at home. Some people are pulling their hair out trying to do that. There are kids that are afraid to walk into their math classroom and go through that 90 minutes or 60 minutes just worried that the teacher's going to ask them a question, hoping that they can get out of the classroom before they do. So just easing that anxiety and teaching students how to speak that language of math so they can open up as many doors as possible for them in the future.
Yeah, and I'm very glad you created that place, because when I was younger, I was at Mathnasium like it was my second home. We were there every day, especially in the summer. We did math, we did coding, and we just had fun. We made a lot of friends. It was really fun, and a lot of those friends are still our friends till this day. So in addition to learning a lot, we also built lasting relationships there. So I think that's nice.
Yeah, we try to make Mathnasium a fun place. It's not like a library. Students come 2 or 3 times a week for an hour. We try to provide different activities for them to do outside of math. So we had family game nights and things like that you all were at all the time. Pizza, movie nights. So just a bunch of things just to take that fear of math away and make math something that people like to do. And one of the signs on our door, I need to put it back up, it used to or still says, warning your kid may become crazy about math. And I think you all are great examples of how we actually do that.
Yeah, that's definitely true. We did become crazy about math.
And I remember family game nights too. I would cook everybody in sequence.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would. And cahoots.
Except for me.
Who got the belt the most?
Definitely me. I think it was definitely me.
I think that's Cap.
Okay. Well, we'll look into it later.
Got a friendly competition going.
Okay. It's time for what we're all here for. What is your superpower?
What is my superpower? I would say my superpower is problem solving or solving people's problems. It's something that I like to do. It's almost like putting a puzzle together. And people often bring me their problems to try and solve for them. So I get a big thrill out of doing it, just trying to figure out what people need and solve that for them.
Yeah, and I think you do a great job at that, because I do remember you solved a really big problem for me. When I was in kindergarten or first grade, I wanted to get into like some selective enrollment schools, and there was like a problem. Like I had a 99 percentile in reading, but in math it was like 70 percentile. And my parents knew I was good at math because I could do multiplication, I could do division, I could do like a lot of math that most people my age couldn't do. Then when I came to you, it was this problem. It was like, how many 10s are in 113? You remember that?
Yeah. The selective enrollment question. Yeah, and you were first grade maybe? Not even first grade, kindergarten maybe?
Yeah.
And trying to get into selective enrollment school. And that question, for you, it was different because you were already at that point doing multiplication and division. So the answer that you gave was correct for a fourth grader, but for somebody that was entering kindergarten, they really just wanted to know what digit was in the tens place and not how many tens were actually in 113. So your answer was right for a fourth grader, but for a kindergarten student, it wasn't. And that was one of the issues that we identified. I do know after we did the assessment, there were a couple other little small things that we needed to correct. And I think in less than, I had to talk to your dad, less than 2 months, 3 months, you aced everything and went in and got that 99 percentile and got into, I can't remember what school you tried to get into, but you got into your school and the rest was history. You're Whitney Young now?
Yeah.
Okay. I won't blame you for that, but.
I remember when you kicked me out for dancing.
For dancing?
I was like 4 or 5, and I was answering all these questions, but every single time I would answer a question, I would get up and do a little dance.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. So, yeah, we do a lot of things in Mathnasium, but not dancing. We try to make the environment as fun as possible. We have game nights, but we don't want you to distract the other students. I think you were 4 or 5 years old at the time also, so we usually don't work with students at that young of an age, but you were able to do the math. I don't think I kicked you out. I think maybe I just said you need to come back in a couple months, and then I think we brought you back in and everything was okay. Is that right? Okay. I did not kick you out. Mr. O doesn't kick people out.
Okay, and I have one final question for you. If you could send a message to the people watching this video right now, what would you say to them?
A message to the people watching this video, I would say to always pursue your dreams, and when it comes to making decisions, choose the choice that gives you the most options. And I would follow that up with make sure you learn how to speak the language of math, because it will open up a lot of doors for you in the future.
Okay, that's a great message.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching Superhero Success. I'm Jael Green.
I'm Caleb Green.
And remember, everyone can be a superhero.
You just have to find your superpower.